Well, it's Tuesday again. Good morning, and I hope you're having a great day. I read a story about a place called Port Royal, Jamaica. And in 1655, the British had taken that port, and within just a few years, it became an island of debauchery. Pirates moved in, and then all kinds of other immoral things moved in, and I'll spare you all the details, but it became known by the 1660s as the Sodom of the New World. As a matter of fact, it had a reputation of being the wickedest place on planet Earth. And on June the 7th in 1692, they were going about business as usual. And all of a sudden, at 11:43 a.m., an earthquake hit the place. A tsunami followed, and the people of the city were swallowed up into the sea. They were gone. At 11:43, June the 7th in 1692, the time had stopped for those people living there, and they went into eternity. You know what? Jesus is coming back. And when you look at the things that are going on in the world today and in the past few years, I believe the table is being set for the Lord to come back. Are you ready for Him? Are you ready for that day? The Bible tells us toward the end of time there'll be distress of nations with perplexities. We see nations all over the globe that are going through some kinds of turmoil. Jesus said in Matthew 24:36, "But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only." He said, "But as the days of Noah were, Noah lived in a wicked day." And he said, "So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be." And then Jesus said this, He said, "Watch ye therefore, for you know not what hour your Lord doth come." You know not what hour the Lord doth come. You know what? In Port Royal, they didn't know. They didn't have a clue that at 11:43 that morning that they would be in eternity. And my friend, one day Jesus is coming back, and Jesus said this. He said, "Therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not, the Son of Man cometh." If He were to come right now, where would you be? You know, if you're not sure, Jesus went to a cross, died for you. He loves you. He rose again from the dead. That ought to just show you that He is who He said He was, the Son of God, your Redeemer and my Redeemer. Repent of your sins and ask Christ into your heart. Get into church, be baptized, and follow Him, because He did so much for us, and He deserves it. I want to close by saying this. A resident of Port Royal that survived said, "We shall be unworthy of God's mercies if we be not taught to learn righteousness." God bless you, and be ready.